What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing some 4th of July / Independence Day nails. But first, have you subscribed to my channel? If not, I don't understand why not, because you know these nails are about to be fire. And as always, everything will be linked below in the description box. Now let's get into the design. So you already know I already have on 2 coats of dried peel off base coat, and we're going to be using the base dip powder by Shameless Nails. While I'm waiting for the base to dry on my index finger, on my middle, ring, and pinky fingers, we're going to use Chloe, also from Shameless Nails. I forgot to mention earlier, I am using my Lanfo dip powder system, well, the liquids, to use for this mani, even though I'm not using the Lanfo dip powders themselves. Like I said, the liquids are just about interchangeable with any other dip powder you want to use. And I realized that my nail is entirely too long to dip into this container, so I'm using my Betty Crocker measuring spoon. I think it's like a 1/4 measuring spoon or something like that, to sprinkle on my dip powder. Now for my thumb, I'm going to use the Star Spangled Banner dip powder, and I got this dip powder from Soul Dips. It is such a beautiful glitter dip powder, and I just dip my nail onto the top of it just so I can get as many sprinkles as, well, not sprinkles, sorry, as many glitters as I could. So here, as you can tell, I'm putting the glitters wherever I want to put them. I'm just putting the stars where I feel like it was just empty spots. And to put the stars there, I just use a little bit of the base from Lanfo and just place them there. Now I'm using my dent scrubbing brush to scrub off all the excess dip powder. And then I'm just going to do a second coating of all my nails. Now for the second dip for my thumb, as you can see, I'm pouring it over, mainly because I'm just fixing, number 1, where I messed up, and number 2, I'm just adding, I wanted more of just the smaller glitters since I already had the stars, and I'm just adding more stars now, just because. Who can resist more star glitters? So now I'm going to encapsulate all of the nails with my ASP Crystal Clear Dip Powder. I got this from Sally's. And I didn't really need to do it on any of my solid colored nails, but I was just being a little bit extra. And the main nail I needed to do it on was my thumbnail. And as you can see, I had got a little bit of blue into that crystal clear dip powder. It didn't change anything. I just mixed it all up. Now that all the nails have been encapsulated, I'm using the activator, which is step 2, to activate the dip powder / harden all the nails, so that way I can file, shape, and buff. I'm sorry, I'm not doing that on camera. That's going to be done off camera. As I'm waiting on the nails on my left hand to dry, I'm going to start on my right hand. So the colors for, I'm going to do an ombre. So the colors that I'm using is, yet again, the base from Shameless, Chloe from Shameless, and I'm also using Holly Berry, and that is from Sally's. I couldn't put it up here because, well, I couldn't put a picture of it because it was in like a limited time Christmas trio. And it's a really pretty red. So I'm going to do red, white, and blue ombre on my pinky and my middle fingernails. On a completely unrelated topic, do y'all see how much my nails have grown since I started using these gel tips like all the time? And the ones that I have on now, they are from Painted Desert. They are short almond gel tips. I love these things. So amazing. Oh, sorry. But I just looked at my nails in the camera and I was like, oh my goodness, they have grown so much. But I digress. On my ring, pointer, and thumbnails, I'm going to use All American from Soul Dips. And oh, I love this dip powder. It's like a shards, mylar, I don't know what these things are, but they are so cute. I thought it would be so much harder to work with these, but it's not. And it's in like a clear base, so literally the pigment that you're picking up is from the chunky pieces that's in there, and it's red, white, and blue. So as you can see, I started out pouring it over, but that wasn't working the way I wanted it to work. So I was like, screw this, I'm just going to pour everything into this cupcake liner, and I'm just going to dip my finger in it, and that worked so much better. I picked up so many more pieces. I don't know why I didn't think to do this to begin with. But yeah, working with something like this, do the dip in. But the container was so little and it was filled to the top, so it was just so much easier to just pour it in the cupcake liner and then dip my nails in like that. So my pinky and ring fingernails, I realized my ombre wasn't doing how I wanted it to do, and my white was bleeding too much into my red. So I went back in and I just ombre'd my white and my blue just to make that white pop even more. And that did the trick. That's what I needed to do. Because my red, it was looking perfectly opaque and perfectly fine. My white and my blue, it wasn't doing what I needed to do. But we remedied that. Now, after brushing off the excess, it is time to encapsulate everything with my clear dip powder. And now it is time to activate these nails and make them hard. So, like I said before, I can file, shape, and buff them to make them stop looking like Frankenstein nails. Alright, now that all the nails have been file, shaped, and buffed, to add my stripes to my white nails, I'm using my Fiery Red gel polish from the brand Lavender Violets just to paint my stripes on. And after I do my first coat, I will cure the nails for 15 seconds in my LED UV light, and then I will go back in with the second coat and then cure the nails again, but this time for the full 60 seconds. After the stripes have been cured, I'm using my Pueen nail stamping plate and the Pueen white nail stamping polish, and I'm going to stamp these stars onto my nails. Alright, now it's time for top coat, and as always I'm using my Kiara Sky Jelly Tips gel top coat, and I will cure the nails once I finish painting them and capping the free edges. Once I finish painting them, I am going to cure it in my LED UV light for 60 seconds. And don't worry about the stars that is on my skin. Once I finish curing the gel polish in my lamp, I will get the stars off of my skin. Alright, now that all the nails have been top coated and I have removed the stars from my skin, it is time to add cuticle oil because my nails was looking crusty, dusty, and busted. And look at those nails come back to life. Oh, I love this partner nail design. And this is what the nails look like after I have added cuticle oil on my left hand. And this is my right hand. And then, of course, you know it's going to be reveal time next. Alright, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and join the family. And also follow me on Instagram at unique_nails. Until next time, bye!